if we label what we have, 41 degrees, 34 degrees, and a side length of 20, and we want to find these pieces of information. And so we want to find angle B, side A, and side C. So again, the first step is to identify the pattern of information, which is two angles in the side between that, ASA. And next we find our unknown angle, so we can take 180 degrees, subtract our given angles, 41 and 34 from that, and we find our measure of 105. Once we have that measure, we can now determine what our known ratio is. Our known ratio is going to be sine of 105 and over 20, or vice versa. And we can solve for the unknown sides. Here's side A. A over the sine of the angle opposite it, 41 degrees, is equal to the known ratio, 20 over the sine of 105. Let's use our solve feature and solve for A. When we get that, again, F2 algebra tab. I'm going to go ahead and change my variables just to make it easier to use. So I have x divided by sine of 41. Set that equal to 20 divided by the sine of 105. Put a decimal in there so that my answer will be displayed in decimals. Tell the calculator I want it to solve for x. And when I hit enter, I get my answer, 13.58. Now, is that what I would expect? 41 is less than 105, so should the side A be less than 20? Yeah. Okay, so let's make a prediction on C. Where should C fall? Should it be between 13.58 and 20? Should it be less than that? Or should it be greater than 20? It's opposite the smallest angle, so it should be the smallest side, so it should be less than 13.58. So let's calculate it. Okay, we know that C over the sine of the angle opposite it, 34 degrees, is equal to our known ratio. Just keep using the same one, sine or 20 over the sine of 105. Solve for C. And again, when I calculate that, if I substitute in an x, all I have to do is change out the 34 and 41. And so if I plug in a 34 here, everything else stays the same. I get 11.58 approximately as my solution.